I think this game's over at this point.
Oh, man.
No way.
Oh my God! 32!
He's done miracles on
Bro,
me.
this guy is unbelievable, man.
He's done miracles on
Truly changed my life. This is a game against the Warriors, a good team with no Giannis, and this guy stepped up to the plate. Boy, did he deliver. It was really beautiful to watch. That clip that you saw in the beginning, that was me watching it with a few guys in Hood Genius's playback room. If y'all want to watch the games with us, bro, go on playback/Hood Genius. The website's right here. I do want to see more of you guys in that room as well. I think everybody here knows about Hood Genius, man. This guy's hilarious. And I'm not gonna lie, the streams be hilarious too. But Brian Rollins has changed my life. I did not know it was possible to feel this much joy watching a Giannis-less Bucks team play. Like, this was some of the best hoops I've seen from a role player. The Warriors were so scared of this dude, they had to blitz him in the half court like he's Damian Lillard or Steph Curry. This shit was insane, bro. Like, look at right here. They're blitzing him, doubling him with Green and Kuminga. He saves it off to Turner. Turner making the three-pointer right here. Like, the Warriors legit were scared of this dude, bro, because he was impacting the game on both ends, making clutch jumpers over Al Horford, who, I'm not gonna lie, bro, he's washed. And to see Giannis not have to play this game and they still win? Bro, I'm moved by this Bucks team. I am moved. I am so moved. I don't know if I said it on here, but I did say on Twitter that I was very high on this Bucks team when a lot of people were low on them. Now, I also did tweet this out, man, when Bobby Portis got extended. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't look good for me earlier in the summer. I was like, yo, this Bucks team is cooked. And I was playing the pessimism gimmick. I was saying, yo, ESPN, I'm not gonna lie, Giannis might actually leave because this Bucks team might be doo-doo. And when there was word that Russell Westbrook could sign for the Bucks, I did tweet out that he might be their best POA since Drew, but I don't like his offense. And I know I got a reply. I'll check it out right now. Now, shout out this Twitter user, fan of Wallace, because, you know, he replied with this, but now also said Rollins better. And I wish I could agree with him. And now I can finally say that I agree with you, with all the Bucks fans hyping this dude up. I replied to one Bucks user that's talking about Doc Rivers potentially being back. And I said, get ready to be disappointed. But I also replied to another person talking about the seasons and what surprises he might see. And I said, you'll pleasantly be surprised about the Bucks. Look, man, I was playing both sides. But something in me did say, look, man, this Bucks team might actually be good. Something in me saw the potential of this team. Younger, faster, with shooters all around Giannis. That's a recipe for success in this NBA, man. Giannis is a great playmaker. He's going to find the open guys. He's going to make the reads. And also, these guys move the ball really well, even without Giannis on the floor. And I won't lie to you, Rollins is what makes this work so well as well. Like, that's a guy I underestimated. I was not as high on him as a lot of Bucks fans were. And Bucks fans, you guys were right. Y'all got another one, man. Y'all got somebody in Rollins that could really piece all of this together to where this team can actually be taken seriously in the Eastern Conference, let alone the entire NBA. Now Milwaukee's 4-1 on the season. I don't know if many people expected them to be this good starting off. Now, it could also be that the season is early and we're seeing early teams like the Bulls and the Bucks start winning games, and then they might teeter off and lose more games. But for them to start off this good, they've beaten teams like the Knicks, the Warriors. They were close against a team like the Cavs, right? They're playing good basketball, right? It is early, but the signs are there that they could sustain this, right? Winning a game like this without Giannis against the Warriors, that tells me all I need to know. And I can't even lie. Kuzma hasn't even looked that bad. He was defending Cap pretty well in that Knicks game. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, bro. Man, I'm amazed. Do I actually have to give credit to this dude, Doc Rivers? Do I? Look, man, it's early, bro. Oh, man. Look, April and May is probably not going to go as well as we're seeing it right now. But there's hope that they could at least win one round, right? Look, I feel like a lot of Bucks fans, they just want to see this team at least win the round. But Giannis hasn't been to the second round since 2022. I think a lot of people they want to see Giannis play bigger games in the playoffs past the month of April, right? We're sick of seeing Giannis's teams either be hurt or just getting outplayed by a Jimmy Butler that's one night he's scoring 54 points. Like, what the hell, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, we're sick of it. We're trying to see something, bro. We're trying to see this team actually win series, man. And boy, this team, hey, it might not look good on paper, but boy, is it good when you watch it on TV, when you watch it live. I wish I could go to the Raptors games, right? I think they play on November 4th. But knowing Giannis, he probably won't play this game as he didn't in 2023. The second time they went to Toronto and played the Raptors, that was the one time I actually paid to watch a Bucks game at Toronto live, and Giannis wasn't playing. And as a matter of fact, he was dancing on the bench. Yeah, that shit pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I guess I'll actually play this clip from Doc Rivers a while back talking about his coaching on offense, because it did, give me some hope at the time. And I guess things are actually looking good now, so he might be right. He cooked.
To the film, we're going to look at a little bit of half-court sets, different options you can get off of basically the same action, the same set. If you want to give us the play call, you can. We'll let this one play all the way through.
I'm happy to see Tim Legler get more shine at ESPN, but Doc Rivers calling plays, talking about play sets, I'm scared. I don't like this. I need Giannis to win a championship sooner rather than later. And I know it's not going to be with this team, but Doc, please don't F it up, bro. Please.
But this is just tremendous ability. Get the ball from one side of the floor to the other, execute on the screens. AJ Green comes off, one of your elite shooters, knocking down a shot. So to tell me what you're looking for in this action and your personnel and what the reads are.
I'm a big believer in multiple actions. In our league, the single action guys, the ISO guy, I think that's going away from our league. At least I hope so. All right?
Yeah.
So regular, this is just a pistol. Usually AJ Green would just come off of a handoff from Scoot, and then Giannis would clean him up in a pick. But on this one, the first thing we actually look for, you see this back cut? I actually think he could have thrown it. He didn't like the window. But by him doing that, now you see Miles Turner. He's already in help. So that's number one. We've already sowed. The second part of this running is this pick and roll right here. Stop it. Now, when Giannis rolls, you see Halliburton pointing, that's the weak side help. They think the action's on that side, but the action has always been for AJ Green. Run it. And now he can't get back, and Bobby cleans him up.
Now, this is nice. I would have liked that.
Okay, Doc, I'm not gonna lie. That's good. I like hearing that AJ Green, they're really conscious of him getting these looks during these actions, right? I'm actually happy to hear this. But also, it might sound like AJ Green's gonna get way more minutes this year. I don't know. Am I delusional? Is Doc lying? Are we going to see guys at the same corner again like we did in Philly? Like, bro, look at this. Why is there 3 people just on the weak side? Like, and they're not even in advantageous positions aside from number 8. Tucker and who is that? Is that Maxey? Who is that at the Tucker spot? Bro, I don't understand what these guys are doing, bro. Like, this is hilarious. Are they trying to free up Maxey by having Tucker screen the defender, then Harden can give it to him an open 3? Maybe that's what they're doing. Not gonna lie, I need to go and look at that play because this is crazy.
Sixers need a response, and they need it quickly. Harden throws it out of bounds.
I feel bad for Harden because that's exactly what I thought the play was supposed to be. Maxey, for some reason, is just sticking to the dunker spot. I thought Tucker was supposed to screen for Maxey to get open. Harden then gives it to him. But Maxey never goes so that Tucker initiates the screen. Like, Melton is just like, what the hell is going on here? There's 3 guys and they don't know what they're doing. Like, and if you think I'm exaggerating, there are multiple photos on Twitter that you can find. Doc Rivers just letting 2 people sit in the same corner. I don't even know why Maxey's there. How about this one with Embiid posting up on Horford whilst everybody's on the weak side? Everybody, including the Harris. Why is everybody on one side of the court? Embiid basically is cooked at that point. It's 4-on-1. Marcus Smart, he's like, whatever, man. Pass it to Maxey or Tucker. Let Harden get the ball. Fuck it. These guys aren't even scared because they know the play's botched. Why is Doc Rivers coaching this team? Bro, I don't even know what to say here. there's 3 players like jumbled up in the same spot. Like, this is actually funny, bro. Like, how was Embiid supposed to win with a coach like this? I can sympathize with you guys, bro. I can really sympathize with you guys. I mean, Tufo, what do you mean? I mean, come on. Like, it's not my fault that these guys are just jumbled up in the same. I mean, come on now. Like, you think it's my fault? Like that I'm down 1-3? It's not my fault that I lost that series, right? So Embiid couldn't shoot for a lick. Harden only had 7 points in that game 7. You think it's my fault? Like, come on, I'm not the problem. Bro, why do I keep finding pictures of these guys in the same corner? This was a common occurrence, apparently. Like, PJ Tucker must have been such a liability for them that Doc Rivers was like, yo, let's just put another guy in the corner. Bro, it's always PJ. It's always PJ. Yo, I can't believe, yo, it's always somebody that's next to PJ, bro. They're so... Oh my God.
All right, Coach. Doug, you're going to travel. All right, guys, huddle up. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. This is the final stretch of the election. We have 30 seconds for one last play. All right, Coach.
Come on, Giannis. You see this guy, Doc Rivers. He's probably going to choke a playoff series again, even if you go past the first round. Yeah, this is the cynical part of me saying that Doc Rivers is still a terrible coach, and he's still going to F y'all up. Giannis, you might as well come to Toronto, bro. The 6 right now is lively. Well, in other news, it looks like Toronto, the run is done. It's over. The World Series will not be in Toronto, sadly. In a do or die game 7, bro, I was watching this and I was like, bro, this is real. This is epic. I can't believe how high baseball can be in the playoffs, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm moved by the sport. I really am. And on this spooky, scary day, that's Halloween, the Blue Jays have a chance to clinch it and win the whole thing against the super team Dodgers. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, the city is going crazy. I don't even live in Toronto, and I can feel its energy, bro. I can feel the energy even where I live in Ottawa, bro. This shit is insane, bro. Woo! I actually can't believe this is real life, bro. I really can't. All right, see you ghouls later.